Okay, so what's going on, people? Got a quick little video to make for you here today. So this particular box, this big old freaking box that I have right here, I've had it for a while now, actually. It's been here since maybe like last Wednesday. And what is it? It's Tuesday? No, it's Wednesday now. So it's been here about a week, I think. But I just kind of kept putting it off because I was putting out other videos and so there was no real rush, you know what I'm saying? Because usually after I put out so many, I kind of think like I should just let them marinate, right? Let you guys get out there and watch what I do have out there. And then once you're kind of done with that, I'll start putting stuff out. Also, there's sometimes just a lull in between when I'm buying things, which is the case right now. Though from what UPS is telling me, I've got a box or two coming in over the next day or two. So I might be sitting here a little bit more in the next couple days. So we'll see how that goes. But all in all, things are moving right along just fine. Wow. See, that's what happens when you hold boxes upside down and like gravity kicks in and then just goes all wrong. Mostly wrong. I mean, they could have been worse, right? But so let's go ahead and fix that. Now it's like it didn't happen. Okay, so what we have here, very plain Adidas box, right? Nothing too fancy there. Then on the side of the box, you have all that stuff that talks about what's in the box, right? So as you can see, this is yet another, hopefully the last, at least for a while, Ultraboost 20. Does it say on the side? Of course it does not, but I'll tell you right now, college navy, solar red, royal blue. Those are the colors that are on this shoe. I'm gonna overlook the brown there. All right, things are looking okay so far. Just going off of the color alone. All right, move that on over here because I don't need it anymore. At least not for the time being. So we'll give a little look over and then we can just go ahead and jump on into this review and then move on with our days. Some of us are still doing that whole work from home thing and have a meeting in like an hour, so you know. All right, anyways, looking at these, everything seems to be fine on both pair, which is what I like to see, unlike that Bolt pair, though Hibbett did get me the next pair very quickly, so super happy about that. But that doesn't matter. This matters because it is now review time on this right here, the Adidas Ultraboost 20 in the college navy, solar red, and royal blue colorway. There is nothing to wrap up that name, no fancy nicknames or anything like that, so that's why I say it like that. But anyways, it doesn't matter what the names are called. What matters is what the shoe looks like, and that's what we're going to talk about, starting of course with the bottom on that continental outsole, right? So there you go, same thing you've seen before, sort of a second verse, same as the first situation if you've seen any of these other Ultraboost reviews. So we're just going to say that there you have it, Continental, that's what that is, super nice, very durable. Moving on. This, the Boost, that's kind of what steals the show in a lot of the cases, if you will. As you can see on the back, very chunky, a lot better than the 3s and the 4s and anything else. And it's on par with the 19s, I will say that. But either way, it's going to give you some nice cushion while you're out walking around, running, doing whatever it is you happen to do in your shoes. Because I find that these are pretty flexible for, you know, anybody, really. And then moving on, nothing fancy about it, it's just white this time around. Moving on to the upper though. So as you can see, and I don't have a pair of 19s out, but if you want to watch a 19 video, that'll show you what those look like. One of the key differences between the 19 and the 20, other than just like the stitching pattern being different, is that the 19s had a band across here of stitching where you can kind of tell that that's where your foot, the forefront anyway, was going to be locked in. You don't really see that on here, and I don't think it's actually even on here. I haven't worn these enough to say, but just given the way the stitching is and everything else about it, I think it's not there. But here you can kind of see that on the sides there, they have a bit of a arch sort of system going on as far as the design, and then there you have just like the standard stitching that goes all the way up through the shoe. And as you can see, it kind of extends all the way up to the top there to the Adidas logo. This does not have the Prime Blues logo on the front, but it does have it on the inside. We'll get to that in a moment when I talk about the inside. So moving past that though, onto the cage part, because this is really just a navy blue shoe for the most part. And then on the side, you've got this solar red going on to give you that. It looks more like an orange to me, but who cares? So anyways, you got that going on, which is a pretty nice little contrast in my opinion. I kind of wish they had done the same with the Adidas logo there on the tongue, or at least that on the back, but they didn't. And what's done is done. You just take it and you move on. So that's pretty much the upper, and then moving to the back, you got this neoprene kind of style thing going on where the heel is. So there's that for you. And now switching over to what's on the inside, because what's on the inside often counts, right? So there you go, you got the prime blue thing going on in there. Prime blue is basically a slightly different prime knit, right? So generally these uppers were prime knit, right? This, you know, is kind of a prime knit sort of thing, what you got used to in the past. This is still similar, it's just that they used the Parley style where they took the plastic that they found in the ocean and said, hey, we can do something with this. Let's make shoes out of it. Bam, right there. So now you have this, right? So it is a little less stretchy and stuff, but we'll talk about that in a minute. So moving on past that though, just get to give you one little last look all around. So there you have this, right? Get you like a little bit of the front there. You know, both sides are pretty much the same, all that good stuff. So I don't know what you think about the shoe. Personally, I do like the look. That's why I bought it. It looks very much like what I expected it to look like, because it's just blue with a little bit of red on there. But sometimes you just want something kind of simple. But I do really like this particular color, so it works out pretty well, I think. So anyway, and now we can talk about all the feeling and the comfort and the size and all that stuff, because that's also important. So here's the thing. This is a true to size fit, right? It does feel a little different though, just because the way the stretchiness is compared to the 19s and between the 19s and the 20s. But the fit itself is still the same. So when you're walking around in these, they're just gonna feel different, but they're gonna fit the same. Try to make that clear to everybody. But overall, the comfort is still solid because it's still gonna be an Ultraboost. You still got all this cushioning down here. You still got a pretty nice breathable upper going on. So if you're going to be walking around outside all day or whatever you're going to be doing, if you need to go for a little run or a jog or whatever the case may be, these things are going to be there to back you up. And thanks again to that Continental outsole, you're going to be able to know that you have a bit of durability and these things aren't just going to fall apart on you. So they can be a little pricey, but if you just wait a little bit, they'll come down. But even still, I kind of see why the price is where it is. I just don't like it, so I wait, right? So I'm not going to argue about that $180 price tag. These, thanks to Adidas, I was able to get for about $108, I want to say. So again, wait. But the comfort and all that stuff and like the durability of them is totally worth it. So go ahead and try a pair on whenever you get a chance now that stores are open again. I don't think I have anything else to say about this particular shoe, so we are going to go ahead and wrap this up. Thanks for watching. Have a nice rest of your day or rest of your night, whatever it is, wherever you are. I'll be back, I guess, tomorrow, maybe later today. I don't know. Eventually, I'll be back with more videos, and then that means you'll be back to watch more videos, right? Hopefully. We'll see what happens. All right. Later, people.